For my PHP project, I decided to do a car sharing service. So basically, users can decide to share their cars. So if you own a car, you could log in here and post your car for rental. So other users of the site could come by your house and rent your car essentially. The main functionality of this site is that it's it's a PHP based website, and I use a lot of forms and the post method and session variables for functionality, which connects to a PHP database, PHP which is hosted on the Trios, my college's server. And so a lot of my time was spent on the Google API for the map here, which this shows the cars that are available for the scope of the project. I only listed three. Now the location of these cars are just hard coded in, so I just typed in addresses for them. But that could very well be from a database, and you'd see a lot more cars scattered around the city here. And then I also made it so you can click and get a little bit of info. Of course, beyond the scope of this project, this could be a link that goes to more information about this car and give you the ability to rent the vehicle. But this is for the scope of the project as far as I took it. Aside from this, this feature here is supposed to list all of the vehicles that are available in a given date range. Again, for the scope of the project, I didn't get it as far as completing it, so this will just give you a query. It'll show you all of the cars, so it just sort of ignores these dates here. So there's not too much point in showing this, except just to show you, I can just put in fake dates here, and if I search cars, it'll list the cars that are available. The same thing would happen if I clicked SUVs or trucks. It would just simply list all of the trucks that have been entered into the system. Aside from that, I can log in. Gives me a confirmation, so that would check the database and recover my info. So it's saying welcome Chris. At this point I can post a car, so if I fill this out here, then it will enter a car into the system and save it into the database, a car that's going to be available to rent. Then aside from that, I can check my account, so it's going to show my personal information and all the cars that I've posted for rent. So obviously I've posted a lot here, which is just for testing purposes. I used Bootstrap for for a lot of standard things that the website uses, including the nav bar, put some social media links at the bottom. And that is, for the most part, the full functionality of my PHP site.